Hey guys, this is Christy Whispers, and I just thought I would make a soft spoken vlog. This is gonna go in the blackout playlist, but technically I can't really say blackout because it's actually almost 8 o'clock in the morning and I am just under the covers. But here's the thing, I didn't sleep all night because I pretty much slept all day yesterday. There's a certain something that's been making me very depressed lately, and it has brought my anxiety up a bit. I don't want to say what on, a vlog, but I noticed something. When you have anxiety, you feel lonely. And I think it's because your mind just zips here, there, and everywhere with all kinds of thoughts, and you can't shut your mind off. And this thing that I'm talking about is pretty big. And I was talking to another friend of mine who's actually a lymphoma cancer survivor. And she is not just a survivor. You could say she's on the other end. She kicks a double. She just has that kind of personality. So I told her, you didn't just survive it, you kicked its a double. And I did say the actual word, but I'm not sure how many people would appreciate me saying it in a vlog. So I'm just gonna censor myself for the time being. But you guys can let me know if that's alright for me to say. But I'm wondering, there are lots of people who don't sleep all night, and yet they can function alright during the day. And I'm wondering, maybe this is what I need, I mean, last night wasn't that bad. I actually made 2 YouTube videos for this new channel, one of which is uploaded. It's my lullaby video. I hope it's received well. When I did the noise removal, it made me sound kind of like I was underwater. I hope you don't notice that effect, or if you like it, then that's fine too. If not, I'll just take it down. This video is completely trial and error, And I also talked bunch of my friends last night on Skype. And I love my friends dearly because I don't have. I'm just gonna be raw with this one. That's part of why I started this channel. I wanted a fresh start, so I guess I'm just gonna be raw with what's on my mind. I don't have any friends around here. Not to be, a crybaby about it. I'm not, because where I live, most of the young people, or people my age, in my age bracket, are doing drugs or being promiscuous or drinking, and that is not the kind of lifestyle or crowd I want to be around. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. I choose not to drink, not based on what someone has told me. Nobody ever told me no, but alcoholism runs on both sides of my family. And so I decided that coupled with my OCD would not be a good mix. Plus, I have to take medicine for my OCD. And for my depression and anxiety, and it just wouldn't mix. But I made that decision before I was prescribed medicine, that I would not drink alcohol. That doesn't mean I don't disapprove of anybody who does, in moderation. But I guess I'm picky and choosy when it comes to, getting too attached to people, even celebrities that are out of my reach. I won't say who it was. My boyfriend knows who it was, but I'm not gonna say who. My first big celebrity crush. It was this guy, and of course he was really cute and stuff, and he seemed like huggable, and he could sing, and he had this nice voice and stuff. But then I found out that while he was filming one of his movies, he was pulled over for a DUI, and he had to do, community service and pay a fine because he had I don't know what he drank really, but he'd had too much of something. And that was it for me. He was, off the celebrity crush list. So, yeah, that, and, I was so, my boyfriend's probably gonna be watching this and laughing his butt off. I was so, crazy about this guy that I would, Google interviews with him and stuff. But there came a point where, when he reached a certain popularity, where I felt like he was getting too pompous. Like I said, I'm not going to say what this guy's name is because he has a large fan base, but he I feel once he got really super popular, he felt like he just put off that type of vibe that he could own the world. And he didn't seem very humble about it. So I knocked him off the list pretty quick. Didn't take much. And with me, it doesn't matter how good you look or how attractive you are. It's what's inside that counts. And after a while, it's not like I ever talked to the guy. Never did, so it wasn't a big heartbreak. But in real life, it doesn't matter what he looks like or what she looks like. It's all about what their heart intends for you. And that's what I love about my boyfriend. He knows I have OCD, of course, and he knows I have, to take medicine for my panic, and sometimes he'll call me up and he'll say, "Are you alright? You don't seem okay. Are you feeling depressed? Are you panicking?" And there was this one time when somebody was deliberately saying stuff that would have irked me OCD wise, and he actually in a very polite way asked him to leave the room. And my boyfriend is not a possessive guy. He's not. He's just a good-hearted guy. And I said, "Why did you do that?" And he said, "Well, because I know you have OCD and I know that stuff bothers you. And I feel like I need to be protective of you in that sense." And he just likes to, he is very kind and generous. And he's very sweet. Doesn't, you cannot make him mad for anything. The only time he gets disgusted is when something is wrong with one of his friends or something. And if somebody's like trying to change the subject, he'll be like, "I don't care right now what's wrong with my friend, But other than that, you cannot make him mad. Like, I've known him for 3 years. We haven't been together for 3 years, but I've known him for 3 years. And he's this wonderful guy. And I'm so lucky to have him. I really am. And wouldn't you know it, I start making this vlog, and not only do I start getting a little tired, but I also start getting a little emotional. See, on my Whisper Ocean channel, I tried not to show too much of this side of me, because I didn't want you guys to see it. But I don't really mind anymore, in moderation, because I know there are a lot of you who do care. A lot of you who came over to this channel. I mean, I didn't think I would get about 50 subscribers within 2 days. I really didn't. I figured people would think, "Oh boy, she's starting another channel again. You can't keep track of this girl. She's sporadic. She's all over the place." And I would have been happy just to have 10 subscribers by the end of that day. And here it is, day 2, and I've got almost 50. Maybe a little more. And I don't want to give out my whole life story on here, that it's nice to just know that I can reach out and make these vlogs, and I like to think I have a sixth sense about people. I always have. So I can pretty much tell who, who is safe for me to be around, and, well, at least who I feel is safe for me to be around and who isn't. And who's safe for me to talk to and who isn't. And I have a lot of friends, on Skype that my boyfriend introduced me to and stuff. And I'm thinking eventually down the road I'd like to get to know my subscribers. It depends on how they feel, but I'm not just gonna give out my email to anybody. So I'd be more comfortable using Skype, I guess. And I'm not gonna say the name of my Skype. You'd have to private message me, because I'm not just gonna put it out there, So, anyway, thanks for listening, you guys. I think I'm either gonna get up and enjoy the morning or try to get a little bit of rest or figure out what I'm gonna do with my day. And I love you guys, and I thank you for listening. And this is Christy Whispers, signing out.